Por aquí no tenemos nada. A ver si hay más. Alguna cosita por aquí. Algo que pueda coger. Los borcha. Hay muchos borchas aquí, ¿eh? Creía que esta era área y no lo es. Vale, no hay nada por aquí. Esos están ahí.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks. Just a reminder, Commander. When you find Cerberus terminals,
rerouting
please
systems.
input my access code. Thank you.
Sir. Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon...
Vale, por aquí no podemos ir. Vale, a ver.
Arya wants to talk to you.
Vale, eso ya lo sé que quiere hablar conmigo. ¿Esto dónde me lleva? Mucho más. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Arya.
As, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back...
You lost her.
Well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting. Yes, what is it?
Got a minute?
We need to get going. But what's on your mind?
It's not important.
Good. I'll meet you at the exit by the armory. You again. What now?
We still need to talk.
Every second we stay here, we jeopardize the mission. What do you want?
Once we recruit the Talons, how do we reach the General?
I'm working on it. His command center set up an afterlife. No doubt a deliberate move to piss me off.
Don't let it get to you. He wants you off balance.
Anger helps me focus. Those strange force fields are blocking access to much of the station, including afterlife. So after we complete our current objective, I'll be looking for a way to get around them. Enough talk. Is there anything else, or can we move on?
Tell me about this Merc gang we're looking to enlist.
They're drug runners and cutthroats, but they're highly organized. That sets them apart. They appear more civilized than, say, the Blood Pack, but at their heart, they're just as dishonorable. We'll have to appeal to their lust and greed to get and keep them in line. Anything else you need to know?
It seems like there's more to Irene than meets the eye.
You mean her disappearing act? Honestly, I'm not concerned. If it was anyone else, I'd want blood, but Irene's a variable I can control. She believes in a code of ethics. She oozes virtue.
You two must have made an interesting pair.
Opposites attract, right? Our connection was powerful but doomed. Irene demonstrated zero flexibility. She couldn't put up with the challenges of my life. That's all you're getting out of me on this subject, Shepard. Anything else?
Tell me more about Petrovsky.
He presumes to sit on my throne, that's all that matters.
I get that you hate him, Arya, but I need to know who we're up against.
All right, I'll admit he's not like other Cerberus operatives I've encountered. He's smart, thinks outside the box, very hard to predict. He's like his boss, no matter who suffers and no matter the cost, he stops at nothing. To defeat him, we have to be prepared to do the same. Is the cross-examination over? Because time is of the essence.
No queda nada. Nos vamos.
You're off the hook for now.
Good. I'll meet you at the exit by the armory.
En la salida del Arsenal, que es por aquí, ¿no? ¿O no? No, por aquí no, por allí, entonces.
Work. Work.
Good luck out there.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need numbers?
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Bueno, eso está
Let's
interesante.
move.
Si está Cerberus, pues acabaremos con ellos.
Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
Todo lo que se interponga caerá.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Engaging hostiles. Grab my backup over here.
Vale.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
¿Y dónde está el interruptor? ¿No es este?
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Por aquí no podemos ir, por aquí tampoco, tenemos que bajar.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
De momento no nos hemos encontrado con nadie. Pero aquí ya sí. Pedazo perrilla. ¿Se había escondido ahí? ¿Alguno se ha escondido más por aquí o no? ¿Tenemos algo por aquí? Sí, esto, a ver. 1500 pavos mal, que no viene de miedo. Aquí nada. 75 experiencia. Por aquí hay algo. 60 de experiencia. Vamos a utilizar este ascensor a ver dónde nos lleva. No nos va a llevar hacia arriba, pero sí hacia abajo. Pues vamos a ver. No creo que haya mucho más por aquí, o sea, no nos están poniendo mucho impedimento porque tengo bien balanceadas las armas. Bueno, la única arma que normalmente utilizo, que es esta, que además hace el ¡pum! Explosivos. ¡Pum! Explosivos. Ostras, me he quemado yo por idiota. Y ese está ahí. Se escondía. Ah, ahí hay otro. ¿Hay alguno más por aquí? ¿Quién me dispara? Desde arriba y todo. Me disparan hasta desde los... ¿Y ahora por dónde? Ahora estoy un poco... por aquí abajo.
I don't think so.
interesante.
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
That's a generous offer. Arya, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
All right then. Come with me.
Venga, vamos allá.
You've improved your biotics since last I saw you.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
Rampart mechs incoming!
Miren dónde. Por allí.
Malfunction detected.
They left an Atlas behind to cover their retreat.
Hay que cargaros a eso, porque si no... No veo. No hay ningún mecha por aquí, ¿no? Ya nos hemos cargado el que había. Vale, otro ascensor. Estamos llenos de ascensores en este lugar.
This way.
Ah, no veo. Ah. ¿Me quieres quitar de en medio, tío? Por favor. Joder. Joder. Joder, no voy a poder cogerlo porque se ha quedado aquí la tía.
Understood.
Joder. Vale. Que no veo. Por ahí sí, pero ¿cómo? No veo. Vamos por aquí. Bajamos. Es que se ve. No veo un... Pero no tenemos que... Ah, no, estábamos bajando, de verdad.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Reports coming in. Additional Talon forces on catwalks. There are people down there.
Ya estamos disparando.
Finally, a little recognition.
Actually, Arya, I'm target alpha.
No, no quiero. No hay ninguno más, ¿no? Ah, sí, está aquí. Es que la confundo con la otra que va al lado con Arya, que no sé cómo se llama ahora mismo, y la confundo con ella. O sea, con esa de ahí.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyrene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
No veo...
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it. They've hacked the bridge controls.
Joder, me estoy quedando sin balas, ¿eh? Por ahí, por aquí. ¿Ah?
Doors open. Let's go.
Vamos.
Hurry up. I need to get to my people.
Boss? It's good to see you, boss.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants.
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs. then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.